Did you know there are some things you should absolutely avoid after organ transplant? These things aren't just suggestions, they're actually essential to protecting both your overall health and especially your new organ. Today on the Transplant Helper, I'm going to be counting down the top 5 things you should avoid at all costs after transplant. Stick around to the end because number 1 is kind of something we often overlook, but yet I promise you it is crucial to your success. Starting off at number 5, skipping follow-up appointments. After your transplant, regular checkups are kind of a non-negotiable thing. These visits help your transplant team to monitor your organ's health, medication levels, and look for any signs of complications. Missing appointments might seem harmless at first, but it may also mean overlooking early signs of rejection or other issues that could jeopardize your health. Schedule your follow-up appointments far in advance and keep them as a priority in your life, and don't hesitate to ask questions while you're there. Remember, these visits kind of stand for us as a little bit of a safety net to keep us alive. Coming in at number 4, ignoring diet and hydration. Your diet isn't just about staying healthy. It's actually a key to ensuring that your transplant works as it should. Avoiding risky foods like raw seafood, undercooked meats, or unpasteurized dairy, these can increase your chance of infection. And let's not forget, stay hydrated. It helps your transplant organ to function at its best. With your transplant dietitian, you can actually create a plan that works for you. Healthy eating isn't just about a lifestyle, it's actually more of a lifesaver. Number 3 might seem obvious, but it's worth saying. Avoid smoking or using any form of tobacco. Smoking damages your blood vessels, stresses your transplant organ, and will significantly shorten your lifespan after transplant. This includes traditional cigarettes, vaping, or chewing tobacco. They're all dangerous to some point. If you're struggling to quit, don't be afraid to ask for help. You've already been given the gift of a new chance at life. Don't let tobacco take that away from you. At number 2, avoiding exposure to infections. After transplant, your immune system is intentionally weakened to prevent rejection, which makes you more susceptible to pretty much any kind of illness. Even something as minor as a common cold can become a big deal in you. To protect yourself, wash your hands frequently, avoid contact with sick people, and wear a mask when necessary, especially in crowded places or during flu season. And always consult your transplant team about vaccinations and other ways that you might stay safe. Prevention is your best protection. That's what I always say. And then finally here, coming in at number 1 and the most important thing to avoid skipping your medications. Your anti-rejection medications are your first line of defense against organ rejection. Even missing 1 or 2 doses can lead to serious complications like rejection or organ failure. Making taking your medicines a daily and consistent habit while using reminders such as alarms and pill organizers and such, whatever it takes that you take your medications on time, every time, and in the right way. That's what's important. It really does make a difference. Now, let's quickly recap these top 5 things. Skipping follow-up appointments, ignoring your diet and hydration, smoking or using tobacco products, exposure to infections, or skipping medications. These are more than just tips. They're actually life-saving habits that you need to develop to protect your health after transplant. If you found this video helpful at all, please hit that like button, share it with someone who's trying to negotiate their transplant journey, and don't forget to subscribe to the Transplant Helper for more tips and advice going forward. Together, we can walk through this transplant journey one step at a time. I'll see you next time, but until then, stay stronger, my friends.